Do you trust this particular headline?
I think I was excited, but I quickly abridged my excitement.
Because
well, this is Nigeria after all.
Your doubts quickly abridged.
Yeah, immediately.
Okay, because we have to clarify
the caption
that.
itself, calls for a kind of excitement
because,
for any well-meaning Nigerian.
We asked the SSS assistant deputy director now to react to this, and she said that there could be a problem to this. The fact that we could actually have a list of names now. People will say, "Oh, this cannot be the names. These are names of." But people that are against the president politically. And if you already have this kind of doubt, the question is, there is a lack of trust.
She has just buttressed my doubt.
Oh,
she has just buttressed my doubt because it may never happen. It may never see the light of day. She has just, I wasn't here. When I saw this thing, I was excited. But saying that she also cast doubt as to the possibility of doing
this. No, she did not cast doubt on the possibility
of this. She said it's not desirable.
She said that the reaction of the public is also going to be very mixed.
She should have left that to the public. Because the public is yearning, seriously, to know those who are destabilizing this country. The public is yearning
Which
to know.
Which public is that?
I think I am. I'm one of them. I'm a member of the public. I want to know, for instance, just the same way as I want to see those who have looted our treasury brought to book. Not just dramatizing them on the pages of the newspaper and coming here to tell us
the public she's worried about is the public that was rejoicing when security operatives were being killed. Isn't that one kind of public to be worried about?
No. I don't think any well-meaning member of the public will be happy when a policeman is killed or a soldier is killed. We're still talking to these ignoramuses. We're still talking about those that are being used, that are being manipulated. We are not talking about the enlightened public here. You and I will be happy when you say, so this man is eventually carrying out his threat. So this is the man. Look, you and I know these things. But the public is talking about, forget it. It is when the government doesn't want to do something, it will hide under such ignorant public.
But then, do you think that Nigerians in any way appreciate the challenges or the circumstance that the government is in? Or we just think that, well, government is a continuum. Whether it started 10, 20 years ago, you're there now, pick up the gauntlet.
That is how it should be, Chamberlain. That is how it should be. Government is a continuum indeed. He that is there should have planned what to do. He should have known that things like this are likely to come up. He should have had his own plan that should it come up. Because some of these things were rearing their ugly hairs even the time of Obasanjo. They were rearing their hairs. Gradually. And he's now just getting to a crescendo. So a visionary leader would have planned for all these things. So I don't have sympathy for the excellence, for the president. No sympathy.
But anyway, what should we be doing?
A president who really want to carry the country along knows that there is volatility here. He knows the circumstances under which he was elected.
Dr. Adegbulu.
Two wrongs, they say, really cannot make a right here. Now, if the government or those in authorities haven't even helped us in any way, what can the people do for a start?
The people as in the governed?
Yes.
What can we do?
Because those in authority, if anything else, they're untouchables. So the people who are at the receiving end are the citizens, the public you talked about, yourself inclusive. So what can we do to help in this whole insecurity imbroglio?
Well, except that you are trying to narrow it down to security. Anyway, even food insecurity is part of security problems.
It is.
Okay? Lack of education, lack of job, idle hands will always be ready to be used. So let's bring all the problem together, not just insecurity, as in you kill me or something. The role of the public, which the public is shying away from. Let me say a segment of the public, probably again because they are ignorant. They're trying to safeguard their today, maybe for tomorrow, not knowing that even today is not secure, let alone tomorrow. I think the role of the public is to really be enlightened, and part of the enlightenment is when we come here to tell them what is happening. Fuel subsidy is about to be removed, so they say. this is a clarion call for everybody who knows anything to resist it. Because it does not mean well for Nigerians.
Does it have anything to do with insecurity issues?
When you have not eaten, and the job you have is being threatened, then you are insecure. At home, in the society, everywhere you are insecure. So no future for you, not to talk of your children. That's great insecurity. So the public should be enlightened. They should know. When you say you want to use the proceeds to do the ones who announced last year and the years before, what infrastructure are we seeing? What have they got to show? The roads are still impassable, you know it. People are dying on our road. What greater insecurity do we expect?
Dr. Adegbulu, that's why, you know, sometimes when
people should, I mean...
When you make a statement and say that you have no sympathy for the government, you know, you have to again look at the circumstances. When this year you were with us when we're doing the April elections, and one of some things that we actually, or most of the things that we talked about, bordered more on economic prosperity. How do we get ourselves out of poverty? Nobody thought about terrorism. It wasn't something that was really on the front burner then. So sometimes it's like I said, these things just crop up and a president has to meet the challenges as they come along.
I agree with you, Mankwe. I agree with you. But the government who knows where the sources of these problems are likely to be coming, okay, and have not done anything in that regards, and we are playing hide and seek. First of all, to say that they are faceless. And now, we now see their faces, but they have sponsors. We are likely to publish their name. And one of the prominent members of the agency is saying that publishing their name now will not help the public. We have heard that. I mean, you see the cacophony of voices. Which one do you believe? And this is exactly what erodes public confidence in government. So when somebody has stolen, we want the person, his name published, not name withheld.
Okay.
It's not helping us.
So
maybe I should say, maybe the press too. The press is not helping the matter here. I'm sorry to say, even though I'm a member of the estate. But then, when you say name withheld, why? Meanwhile, when somebody steals handphone and is paraded on crime factor, you don't not only do you not withhold the name, you publish the faces to public opprobrium. And yet when it is one big man, you say name withheld. Because of this name withheld, and we are not likely to do this because people will cast doubt, we will not make progress.
That's touching on media literacy. But then, perhaps I should ask you this, since you're in the academia. We've got very well-respected intelligentsia, not just within the country, but the world over. But with respect to this security challenge that we have, is that to say that we don't have expert recommendations to government? I say, well, because, I mean, it's hard to believe that none has been made.
Thank you very much. Once again, I recall back to my article. If you read the article very well, you see that series of reports have been made, even by the SSS. So I'm not blaming Marilyn Organ. They are doing their job in that respect. But you see, they sometimes stop at making such recommendations, making their reports known to the power that be. The onus is on the power that be to see whether, if we arrest this man now, will it not cause? If we arrest this man, will it not? Many reports. Many intelligentsia reports, many panel reports, how many have been acted upon? It's the same thing, my brother. That's why I say a country that still harbors sacred cows will never make progress. You will just be mouthing progress. You will see others making progress, but you will still remain there because you have not done what you should do. Because certain individuals still regard themselves as law to themselves. Untouchables. And we know them.
Do we appreciate the complexity of the problems that we have? Because, I mean, if the government looks and says, okay, we can, you know, dragging their feet on a particular report only and because of the political implications it can have to destabilize, do we appreciate the complexity of the problem that the government faces?
Whether we appreciate it. Listen. It is one thing for an individual to want to do something for public good. Okay? So that if you go down in history that during his time, he took the bull by the horn. It is another for that individual to know what to do and refuse to do what should be done for political exigency or for political survival. What I'm saying now, what is happening now is what the latter statement I made will buttress what is happening in Nigeria today. If you want to do certain things for political survival, of course, you cannot go the whole hog to solve any problem. My political survival is important. My re-election is important to me, so that they will not impeach me, so that I will not have persecution from the power that be or some block.
Yeah, but
of course, you can't do anything.
If you say
we need a radical person, let me say metaphorically, a madman to rule this country, to put us back in shape.
How will that madman handle when they say something in the afternoon and another thing in the night? Who would you rely on? Because these are the people who surround you.
We rely on intelligence. Intelligence will tell you the body language of those who will say something today and tomorrow they do another thing. The intelligence will reveal to us the body language of those who will say, we shall deal with them. We shall get to the root of this matter. In the night, they say, oh boy, sure, you know, I have to keep my job. I was just they say, we understand. They know where they meet. Intelligence will reveal all this. And a government who really want to take the bull by the horn will go to the root and deal with them.